everyone, I'm Kathy Fortner, independent consultant with The Pampered Chef, and I help busy people prepare quick and easy, budget-friendly meals using high-quality tools, delicious and nutritious recipes, and fun, easy tips. And today I'm talking about my CSA box. And if you're not familiar with CSA, it's community-supported agriculture, and it's where at the beginning of the season you buy a share or you invest in a farm, and then come harvest time, you get a share of the crops. So it is now harvest time. We've been harvesting since June. We'll go through October, and each week it's something different. And it's like the weather surprises us, the farming surprises us. We never know. You know, our farmers try to give us a heads up. I get a newsletter of what I might be getting each week. We're early on, close to that newsletter. It comes out on Mondays, and we get our share on Tuesdays, but other people get their share on Fridays. So, you know, sometimes you don't always know exactly what's going to ripen up when, so you get some surprises. But today I had a pretty good idea, and I'm going to unpack this for you and give you some ideas of how you might use some of this produce if you're seeing it at your farmer's market, in your CSA, or even in your own garden as you're harvesting if you garden yourself. So let's go ahead and dig in and see what's here. So we're going to start with, I think this is the Asian cooking green that she mentioned, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I don't want to butcher it, but this is something we're going to saute or stir fry, something like that. It's a nice dark leafy green, and dark leafy greens are just great. You know, they're full of fiber. They're actually, you know, you can even tell by holding it, this has got some moisture in it, so, you know, some good water, and then so many good nutrients, and dark leafy greens are just so good for you. So looking forward to using that and probably a stir fry later this week. We have a head of lettuce. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. That's going to be so delicious. That'll probably be in salad tonight, so great. Okay. I am so excited about this one coming up. This leeks, okay? Leeks, you know, you can slice them up, you can stir fry them, you can saute them. Our house, we love when leeks show up for potato leek soup. So we do this in the deluxe cooking blender, which I absolutely love because we can just put it in, put all the ingredients in, hit go, put it on the soup setting, and we can walk away, and we come back and we've got delicious potato leek soup. It is seriously that easy, guys. So leeks, we'll definitely be doing that this week, making some potato leek soup. And speaking of, well, these are our tomatoes. Okay, so we've got a big bag of tomatoes, and they usually do pretty good mix. Like this is still has some time, so that'll be ready for in a couple of days. And this is getting a little bit closer. So when they pick them, they do try, you know, our farmers try to give us a good variety of where they are in the ripening stage, so we can eat them throughout the week and not have to rush through them or have to wait for all of them. So we really do have a good mix of tomatoes here. We'll go through each one. Okay, this one's going to be one of my first ones, probably on the salad tonight. There we go. So I love seeing a variety of tomatoes too. They're just so pretty. Okay, and we have a watermelon. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be great. Dessert sometime this week. That'll be delicious. Okay. I was wondering about these guys. Here we have our little tomatoes. Great for salads or even just for snacking. I love putting out a bowl of a variety of cherry tomatoes. And it's just so much healthier. We all like to just pop things, right? Come snack time, we like to pop things in our mouth, or even just wandering through the kitchen. There we go. It's a great healthy snack. All those of you who have kids going back to school, also, these would be great in lunch boxes, especially if you're doing, I know bento boxes are pretty hot right now. So putting little cherry tomatoes in one container of a bento box would be really great. Okay, and small, we are huge cauliflower fans in my house, so we've got some cauliflower here. This will probably go in dinner tonight. We're going to do the Tuscan herb meal mix for dinner tonight, sheet pan dinner. So that'll go in there. It'll be absolutely delicious. Eggplants. So if you want to look at a time-saving, money-saving tip, is while we're going to be roasting our sheet pan dinner tonight, the oven will be on, so I will pre-roast our eggplants. And most likely, with these two, or at least one of them, I'll make some baba ganoush. So the other one, I might actually pre-do the other one and eggplant parmesan. Eggplant. Thursday nights are pasta night, and I could put some slice of eggplant parmesan with that. That'd be awesome. Okay, and of course it wouldn't be summer without the continuing zucchini, right? So zucchini always. We actually just made zucchini chips in the air fryer today. They were delicious. I have a few more to make. It'll be a good appetizer for tonight. But zucchini chips, zucchini fries, zucchini bread. I'm going to sound like Forrest Gump and shrimp again. So cucumbers. So cucumbers, I absolutely love cucumbers. I just made a massive bunch of hummus last night. So I still have some fresh hummus in the fridge, and I've got more in the freezer. I actually cook up 4 pounds of chickpeas at a time, and then I make hummus in the evening with it. I cook it all up in the pressure cooker, make a huge batch, and then I can put some in the freezer and just pull it out whenever we need it. It's a huge time saver to do it all at once. So I'm only dirtying the equipment one time, but it's also a money saver because dried chickpeas are so much more affordable than pre-packaged and pre-made hummus. So, but I'll be using one of these in the salad tonight, and the other one we're doing a Greek board for dinner tomorrow night with a hummus and some hopefully some falafels. But I'll be slicing up a cucumber to go on our Greek board. So perfect. On a cute little couple of yellow cucumbers as well. My husband's really taken to slicing these up in the evening for an evening snack. So they've been great for that. And let's see here. This is new over the past year, couple of years, some pears. Look at those pears. So that'll be nice to snack on some pears. Okay, we've got some green beans. And I just saw someone who did green bean fries in the air fryer. So I'm definitely going to try that out. They just put it in the basket and treated it like regular French fries, but it's green beans. So nice crispy green beans. You can also steam them up. I love to put them with our, when we do like a German feast with our brats and mashed potatoes or roasted potatoes and sauerkraut. Or just steam them up with dinner. So they could also go in that Tuscan herb dinner I was talking about. Oh, my bag is falling. Okay. And we have an Asian melon, so a small Asian melon. This will be great again for dessert or for breakfast. So I love using fruit for dessert because you still get that sweetness that you're looking for out of dessert, but you're getting something healthy with a lot of nutrients, and you're not filling yourself up with junk. So, okay, we have another little eggplant and pear hiding in there, so pull those out. And finally, the other thing I was looking for to go with my leeks, we have the potatoes. We have some farm fresh potatoes here. We'll give you a good look at those. All sizes. This is the big one. This is the little one. So we'll definitely be making potato leek soup this week. And I'll measure it out, see how much I need for the soup, and the rest will go into our roast tonight, or our sheet pan dinner tonight. And with the herb roasted sheet pan dinner we're going to do tonight with the meal mix, anything left over, if they're not used for leftovers for meals, will actually be used on our pizza on Friday night. Friday night is pizza night in our house, so roasted veggies go great on pizza. I absolutely love it. And with the hummus, I'm actually thinking about making a hummus and roasted veggie pizza. And that's one thing that you don't have to necessarily heat up your oven for. If you use a pita, because I know a lot of you have hot weather going on right now, so if you use a pita, or Trader Joe's has these really long rectangular pizza crusts. So you can either do a cool pizza, which is hummus and pre-roasted veggies on it, or even fresh raw veggies is fine, and put a little bit of ranch sauce on it. Or with a smaller crust, you can put it in your air fryer and bake it, or put it on reheat and warm up your pizza that way. And it saves a ton of electricity because it takes a lot of electricity to heat up these ovens and then keep them hot. But the air fryer, you don't have to preheat. You're only using it for that short amount of time. You're not heating up such a big space. So, well, that is our farm box for this week. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to make them below or send me a message. If you know anyone who's looking for how to use a seasonal produce, please share this video with them. And be sure to like, subscribe, whatever platform you're on, so that you're notified next time I post a video. So, I hope you all have a great evening, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Bye.